All right, so we're gonna do a 5-minute cleanup here in our living room. This is me and my 9-year-old daughter. I'm just showing you here that I've got the timer set for 5 minutes and trying to adjust my tripod. But anyway, we're gonna do a quick 5 minute. This was a Saturday morning. I had my daughter turn the TV off. She'd been down there playing, and I said, okay, we got to get this straightened up. So I gave her instructions to get dirty dishes and trash that needed to go up to the kitchen, and I am folding the blankets. When we do cleanups like this for 5 minutes, it's hard for me to tell. My 13-year-old I can, but my 9-year-old here, I can't tell her, help me and expect her to really know what to do. So I have to give her specifics. So I've told her to get the trash and the dirty dishes, and I am I'm going to do the toys and the blankets. So there she goes with the stuff going to the kitchen, and I'm still getting the blankets. I have to give her specific things. So like you'll see here in a minute, I started picking up things that need to go upstairs, and she picks them up there where our black cat is sitting on our coffee table. So I start sitting the stuff right there, and it keeps her occupied and working and helping. So I throw stuff right there, and I say, you work on this pile, put it all up, and she'll take it upstairs, take it to where it belongs. And I have to tell her, don't sit it down somewhere upstairs. Make sure you put it up. So you'll see her making several trips of getting stuff right there and taking it and putting it up. And this room is kind of our catch-all. It's like we literally live in this living room. This used to be a garage. It was a 2-car garage that we barely ever actually had 2 cars in. But we closed it in right before my son was born, end of 2021. And we really like this room now. It's very, very, very cozy, but it gets cluttered and disorganized very, very easily because we're in here all the time. The kids' toys are in there. You see my 2-year-old's toys there, and it gets a mess really, really quick. And this 5 minutes is definitely not going to fix everything and make everything spotless, but it will make it a little bit more not so nerve-wracking to walk in on. It kind of helps where, like if you got somebody that stops by unexpected, they're going to walk into a nice clean looking room. It may not have all the dust gone, the floors might not be vacuumed, but it's gonna look nicer and it's gonna feel nicer after this 5 minutes. I rarely have like hours to spend on cleaning my house, so these 5-minute intervals help. Sometimes I'll do 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and I'll set the timer and I'll have the kids help, and we'll go room to room. Like we'll start in my bedroom and go to another room and go to their rooms, and we'll all pitch in and help on each of our rooms. And then we'll go to the bathrooms, and I'll make them help, and it goes so much faster. If you have your kids helping you, teach them how to help, make them help, have them where they can do it on their own. I can keep my 9-year-old that's here with me in this video, have her, shadow me and do the pickup and carrying stuff up to different rooms, and have my 13-year-old work on another room. She can do it by herself. It makes it go even faster. So right here, I'm just getting all of the toys kind of thrown in certain spots, or not in certain spots, but getting them thrown in the boxes so that they're not just loose all over the floor. I had every intention of going through these toys a couple of weeks ago. I even have one of these boxes down here was a box that I was taking to consignment, and it just never happened. The toys ended up getting dumped back in with the rest of the toys. So there's a diaper box down there that I was using to carry stuff to consignment, and it's still sitting down there. So here in a little bit, you'll see me just kind of straighten everything up a little bit and get it lined up. Just so it looks a little bit nicer and not all out in the middle of the floor. You see the cat right there. She's chasing lights on the ceiling or something, going crazy. That's my 13-year-old daughter's cat, Abyss, her black cat. But yeah, we do these 5-minute pickups, and it helps so much. I didn't have a whole lot of time that morning. But doing the 5 minutes, it's easier on the kids, not to say, okay, we got to clean this room. If you say, we're going to clean this room for 5 minutes and then you can go back to playing your game, they're a whole lot more willing to help out, I have learned, or at least for my kids. I don't know if yours will be the same way. But my daughter here, she was all for it. We got the timer. We're going to go, do this for 5 minutes and you can turn your game back on. So she was all for it. I didn't didn't have any fussing or complaining. She did it. She got the stuff put up, and I went upstairs and didn't see any of the stuff sitting around. She actually went upstairs and put it up. All right, so there I'm just, like I say, I was moving boxes from one place to the other, and that's Christmas stuff right there that I'm messing with. It's the ornaments. My husband took the tree down, got the ornaments in a regular box, And then I went and got the ornament box out of our shed and still have not transferred our ornaments to that box. And yes, it is February and I'm still talking about ornaments because we had my husband's family over for Christmas and we didn't do the get together until February. So we didn't take our tree down until February. So hopefully a little after I get this video posted, I will have those ornaments put back in the shed. All right, let's see. I think I was putting some books up there. And it looks a lot better than when we started. It's definitely not perfect. You know, nothing's been dusted, no vacuuming or wiping or anything like that. But it looks better than where we started. And right here, I was getting ready to carry everything upstairs. And then you'll see, I noticed that all the movies were on top of the TV stand. And I intended on fixing that before I started the rest of the stuff. But my time was up and we're done.